Another BRICS nation. South Africa, Alpha. South Africa, how is it going? How is the BRICS relationship that they brag about a few years ago? You know, a few years ago, we could not rest as Nigerians, and those who love Nigeria, like me, because I see myself as a Nigerian. A few years ago, we could not rest. Oh, BRICS. BRICS is going to take over the world. BRICS is the biggest economic bloc. BRICS will show America wutu wutu. BRICS will end the American dominance. BRICS, I mean a brick. It be like brick to build house. Because that time, you know, that they end up being a useless brick where they take, you don't even build house. Even mud house. That bricks, where they use the brag that time. BRICS, South Africa in particular. They have to explain to us what happened to them, because South Africa made us understand that they are part of the forefront runners of the people that will destroy and humble other countries that are not part of the BRICS. They made us understand that BRIC currency will come. A BRIC currency that will be better than the dollar, will be better than this, will be better than that. And with South Africa being one of the founding members, the pioneer members, and Nigeria being nothing. Yes, that was the narrative. With Nigeria being nothing, they will take over and dominate and conquer. How far, South Africa? How far? I bet somebody tell me, ask them how far I be. Ask them like Sabinus. Well done. How is the family? How far? Oh, mom, make I laugh like Gege, student of Gege University, School of Wisdom and Understanding. How far now? Guys, there's a shocking news that we need to share. Because apparently, these BRICS countries have taken a U-turn on South Africa. You understand? Yes. That glorious future they painted for us, that with South Africa amongst, they are going to achieve that great story, that great future, you know, that success with Russia, all of them together. All those countries, China, Brazil, Russia, South Africa, India, I think there were 5 of them, just like the letters indicate. You get the point? So it is funny how all of a sudden, all those BRICS countries, one by one, they kick South Africa for back like, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. They pack South Africa one side, they pack them one side. And then out of a sudden, all the BRICS countries, one by one, one after the other, they worship Nigeria. They thought they look Nigeria like the Alpha and the Omega. Now just say they not be Christians, therefore they sing Alpha, Omega. Nigeria is the greatest country we need. Nigeria is the greatest country we need. They sing for their own way. They sing this. I'm telling you, no, I'm not exaggerating this thing. I will show you evidence one by one that what I'm saying is fact. I will show you proof that they worship and celebrate and sing Nigeria praises. One by one. It started with China, completely moving out their contributions and their economic assets in South Africa. And now they are begging as much as they can to invest in Nigeria as much as they can. Building the largest electric vehicle production center in Africa, in Nigeria. Bringing the first ever bullet train railway in Africa, in Nigeria, $60 billion. I don't even feel mention all the massive Chinese projects where they beg to do for Nigeria. Is it the lithium factories? The projects are all over the place, scattered all over the place. And guess what? In South Africa, they are closing down. Now, this video today is inspired by another BRICS country. This time around, not China, not India, because India don't beg their own. Like China don't beg their own. Now, Japan, that is not even part of the BRICS, don't still bet their own. And now, another BRICS country begs Nigeria, like receive Nigeria, treat Nigeria like king, give Nigeria a platform that they never gave to South Africa, honor Nigeria in a massive dynamics, like the kind of way they say hail Nigeria president. The reception, you'll be asking yourself, is this country just receiving the president of Nigeria, or are they receiving their messiah? Are they receiving a messiah, a survivor, a savior, somebody they, because you must be very, very important for a country to receive you in the magnitude which the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, was received in Brazil. So, in this video, I want to show you how Brazil received the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu. I want to give you people proof how he received him, to show you, and then I'll ask you South Africans, if they don't receive your president like that anywhere recently, show us. If your president of South Africa goes anywhere and get this kind of reception, show us, so that make everybody see say and Jim they lie. You get the point? Because what Tinubu, what all of us saw in Brazil is mind-blowing, is absolutely shocking and unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nobody go fit believe am. Yes. Not just receiving the president of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, like royalty, like greatness, like a savior to them, like a messiah to them, but they also sat down and agreed on some groundbreaking things. Groundbreaking things. News wey go hot the whole place. You understand? You will see the kind of development that Brazil is undergoing with Nigeria, and you'll be like, so this Nigeria great like this? So this Nigeria get all this, can build this kind of relationships globally? It go wonder you. It go wonder you. So, as you can see, the president of Brazil was so excited, was full of joy. Not just the president of Brazil, but the entire Brazil came out to receive Nigeria president, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who visited Brazil just a few hours ago. And they shared a lot of ideas and came into agreement with new deals that will help the Nigerian economy, help the Brazilian economy, and bring in a lot of business between Nigeria and Brazil. What are some of those great things that Nigeria and Brazil have agreed to be doing because of this visit of Nigeria President, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to Brazil? Let me bring you some of the facts and some of the stats on ground, so that you will see for yourself what is actually going to happen between these two great countries. The first thing I want to let you know is that as of today, since the president of Nigeria visited Brazil, Sao Paulo, Nigeria flight will now go to Brazil straight. Yes, Air Peace of Nigeria. That's why I love Air Peace a lot. That great man is taking Nigeria to places. People say Nigeria doesn't have a national airline, Nigeria doesn't have Nigeria Airways, but Air Peace is kind of filling in that gap. I know it's a private business, but why would the government choose Air Peace to give them the contract? Because Air Peace has the capacity, and Air Peace has a leader and a person that is working with the government, regardless of where the person is coming from. It doesn't matter if it's from north, south, east, and west. It's in Nigeria. So the government says, no, we have to give this contract to Air Peace because he's the best person at the moment that can handle it. So Air Peace from Nigeria, as I'm talking to you, will now be going directly to Brazil. You can take a flight from Lagos, Abuja, directly to Sao Paulo, Brazil, as I'm talking to you now. Very few African countries can do that, and Nigeria is one of them right now. So Air Peace will now operate directly from Nigeria to Sao Paulo, making travel, business, and cultural exchange between Africa and South America easier than ever. So get ready, guys. You guys will be going. But it did not stop at Air Peace and flights from Nigeria to Brazil. There's more the Nigeria government is connecting Brazil with. As it stands now, Nigeria and Brazil have a great science and technology agreement, which means that the two countries will help each other to grow the science and technological sector of both countries. So Nigeria will benefit a lot from that deal. Agriculture. Brazil is seeing a lot of agricultural potentials in Nigeria, and Brazil want to partner with Nigeria to elevate the agriculture in Nigeria. So that's another massive. So Nigeria is supposed to be feeding the whole world with food. Nigeria is supposed to be exporting food to the whole world, and that can only happen if the agriculture sector in Nigeria reach its capacity, and Brazil wants to step in and work with Nigeria to take it to that level. There's also oil and gas. We already know what Nigeria is capable of doing in oil and gas, and Brazil is already one of those countries where Dangote sells fuel directly to. So that's a massive update that will work better for both countries. Another important one is finance. So Nigeria and Brazil will be having that great financial deal where probably the two countries will work together in loans and getting money for projects, not going to the IMF and World Banks all the time. Guys, I hope you enjoy these developments. These are fantastic things we love to hear, and we want to see them manifest in actions. It is what it is. Your boy Jim Max on 20 game. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless you. Cheers.